Hi, ArcfieldWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Wednesday, May the 7th. We continue to have an active weather pattern across the nation with multiple slow-moving upper-level low-pressure systems. Not all that unusual for this time of the year. We've been affected by an upper-level low in the mid-Atlantic region, the northeast U.S. over the past several days. That particular system finally edges off to the north and east and weakens today, but a new upper-level low will fill right back in over the mid-Atlantic region by later tomorrow night into the day on Friday. Looks like another round of rain coming to the mid-Atlantic region, the northeast U.S. from later tomorrow into the day on Friday. Then things should clear out pretty nicely for the upcoming weekend and the early part of next week. And there's another upper level low that is slowly pushing across the Gulf region. That looks like it'll head up the Atlantic seaboard and reach the mid-Atlantic region perhaps by later Tuesday night, Wednesday timeframe. By the middle part of next week, we could be dealing with another unsettled weather period for the northeastern part of the nation, and that is after it causes a lot of rainfall in the southeastern part of the nation. Here's a storm report from yesterday. These are reports, preliminary reports of hail or damaging winds or tornadoes reported to NOAA, unconfirmed at the moment here. But what's interesting here is the randomness of the tornadoes. There were 4 tornadoes reported yesterday, and they are shown on this particular map in red here. And you can see kind of rogue tornadoes. One out here all by itself here in Arizona. Another one right here in southeastern New Mexico near Roswell, New Mexico. Yet another one right here amongst a whole bunch of damaging wind reports and hail reports. And again, this is the area where there is currently an upper level low spinning across the south central states, and that upper level low will kind of move in this fashion next few days and up the Atlantic seaboard by the middle of next week. Meanwhile, there was a tornado in Bangor, Pennsylvania, northeast of Allentown, up in the east central part of Pennsylvania, and there were some strong to severe thunderstorms that pushed through southeastern Pennsylvania, intensified by the time they reached east central Pennsylvania. And again, a tornado reported in Bangor, Pennsylvania. So 4 separate tornadoes kind of isolated amongst some damaging wind reports. In the case out here, New Mexico and Arizona, must have been some localized strong thunderstorms that certainly set off the formation of these particular tornadoes. The next couple of days, we'll see some more severe weather again right in this part of the nation, with that upper level low slowly moving from west to east across the northern Gulf states. Well, an active weather pattern continues. Let's take a look here at the 0Z run of the GFS, the 500 millibar height anomalies. We continue to have upper level lows, generally slow moving upper level lows over the next couple of weeks. And with that, we have continuation of some colder than normal air masses from Canada into the central and eastern U.S. or from the Pacific Ocean into the western U.S. No real sustained heat wave in sight here as we go through the next few weeks. Bulk of the month of May, I don't really see any real sustained heat wave in most of the country, if not all of the country here. And again, it's partly as a result of this ongoing active weather pattern that will keep fronts moving along and upper level lows in this case moving along slowly, and that prevents any kind of a sustained heat wave for any part of the nation, at least as far ahead as I can see right now. The upper level low that has plagued the mid-Atlantic region for the past few days finally exits off to the north and east and weakens. Still a lot of troughiness here over the south central states into the southwestern U.S. Again, we had that isolated tornado in Arizona, another one in New Mexico associated with that upper level system. Now, let's move forward here. Again, this initial upper level low slides off and weakens to the northeast today. And I say initial because by the time we get into the latter part of the day on Thursday, yet another upper level low will form over the mid-Atlantic region, and this will lead to another round of rain Much welcome rain, by the way, in the Mid-Atlantic region. Looks like later tomorrow, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, into the day on Friday, showers and potential thunderstorms. Maybe even a period of steadier rain setting up across the I-95 corridor region, for example, later Thursday night into the day on Friday. Meanwhile, that other upper level system just kind of slides slowly from west to east across the northern Gulf states, and this second upper level low will likely exit by early Saturday, leaving an improving day on Saturday in places like D.C., Philadelphia, even New York City, increasing amounts of sunshine. Very nice weather for Sunday and Monday in this part of the nation, but not so nice down across the lower Mississippi Valley region. Plenty of rain coming over the next few days in this part of the nation. And that upper level low finally spins off to the east here during the early part of next week, and I do believe it may come right up along the Atlantic seaboard and produce another unsettled period of weather across the Mid-Atlantic region by the middle part of next week. GFS is not really showing that, but I do believe there's a good chance that there'll be some more rain coming into the Mid-Atlantic region, maybe late Tuesday night, Wednesday timeframe with that Gulf upper level low. Meanwhile, by the middle of next week, 1 week from right now, another strong upper level disturbance pushing into the interior western U.S. Well, again, as I said up front, no real sustained heat wave for much of the country, if not the entire country. It is in the cards here, as I see it, at least for the next few weeks. You're going through the bulk of the month of May. You can see right here kind of a mixed scene here with some colder than normal air, and this is associated with that upper level low over the south central states. Still a little bit of cooler than normal conditions at the 850 millibar level over the Mid-Atlantic region. And we'll move forward here and just can kind of see that, yes, there are some areas that will experience above normal conditions, but not all that sustained here. This is out over the northern Rockies for a few days here, but we get into the early part of next week, yet another in what has been a series of colder than normal air masses flowing in from the eastern Pacific Ocean, which has colder than normal water conditions right now, into the western U.S. And we'll see here, again, some areas do experience above normal conditions, but not for an extended period of time. Here we go all the way into the middle of May, and now the third week of May. And look at this, by about a week and a half from right now, May 18th time frame, a large area below normal conditions dropping from Canada into the central and eastern U.S., and we go all the way out. Now this is really going way out there, about 2 weeks from right now. 2 weeks from right now, May 22nd time frame here, still a large part of the nation experiencing below normal conditions. So no real sustained heat wave in sight here the way I see it right now. Well, let's wrap up with the surface forecast maps. And again, the south central, southeastern part of the nation, decent amount of rainfall over the next few days. If there will be any severe weather, it's more than likely in this part of the nation as well over the next couple of days, with a combination of some colder than normal air sliding slowly to the east from the southwestern U.S. into the southeastern part of the nation. This initial upper level low finally kicks off to the north and east today, up into New England. Mid-Atlantic should have a pretty decent day. Places like New York, Philadelphia, D.C., a lot of sunshine today. And then we get into the day on Thursday, and a cold front, the next cold front, kind of slides slowly south and east across the Great Lakes into the Mid-Atlantic region. And remember, we saw that upper level low starting to form aloft. That will help to support the development of a surface low pressure area right along this frontal boundary zone. This is the Thursday evening forecast map. There is a frontal boundary zone right in this area right here. That upper level low forms overhead of the Mid-Atlantic region, and that will allow for the formation of a surface low here. So all that leads to another round of rain, and again, much welcome rain in the Mid-Atlantic region from later tomorrow into tomorrow night, into the day on Friday. And it could even include a period of steadier rain here, certainly showers and thunderstorms, but maybe even a period of steadier rain here, especially along the I-95 corridor region, which can certainly use that rainfall. That period of steadier rain could be later Thursday night into the morning hours on Friday. This is the Friday morning forecast map. Again, continuation of an unsettled weather pattern across the southeastern part of the nation with that next upper level low. Here we go by the latter part of the day Friday into Friday night, Saturday time frame. We'll have to watch the exact timing of this system because upper level lows are notorious for kind of throwing some curveballs to the weather forecast. Sometimes they exit a little slower than anticipated. I do believe it'll be in time here. The exit will be in time to allow for some nice weather on Saturday in the Mid-Atlantic region, maybe increasing amounts of sunshine, D.C., Philadelphia, New York City. And here comes that next upper level low by Saturday into the southeastern U.S., and it'll slowly move up to the north and east. And Canadian high pressure in control over the northeastern part of the nation during the second half of the upcoming weekend. A very pleasant weekend, very low humidity with that Canadian high pressure in control here. And again, I do believe this whole system will slide slowly to the north and east, reaching the Mid-Atlantic region, probably by Tuesday and into Wednesday, leading to another period of unsettled weather over the Mid-Atlantic region, maybe another extended period of unsettled weather from later Tuesday into Wednesday, maybe even into Thursday. Again, that'll be another slow-moving system here by the middle of next week. This is next Wednesday. And then we saw another deep upper-level low moving into the interior part of the west, and there will be colder than normal air associated with that. So look for the possibility of more snow in those higher elevations of the northern Rockies. So an active weather pattern continues over the next couple of weeks, and one result will be very likely not to see a sustained heat wave in much of the country over the next couple of weeks, maybe even throughout the entire nation. No extended heat wave likely over the next couple of weeks. So for the Mid-Atlantic, another round of rain from later tomorrow into the day on Friday, and perhaps again by Tuesday night, Wednesday of next week from a system that will ride slowly from west to east over the next few days over the northern Gulf states. That's it for now. For ArcfieldWeather.com, this has been meteorologist Paul Dorian.